It's Week 18 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Jerry Jeudy. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Lions and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 23.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They come into this one. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Back to throw here. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Following the fumble recovery, Gallagher. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Throwing on first down. Gallagher. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off.
Touchdown! Allen Lazard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions use the only turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. start the drive with Cook. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete, and in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. So out now come the Lions. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st and 10, Gallagher. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete. This, the 2nd meeting of these 2 teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one. So they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. To throw on 3rd down. Gallagher throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Hands it off out of the gun. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd down, Gallagher. And he's going to get this down near the 25. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on third down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
Offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Back to throw. Gallagher. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jerry Jeudy with career touchdown number 70. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now 21-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It will come out to the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They'll look to throw here. He's got Ayuk once again. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
That's caught left side by Jeudy. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Gallagher. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Gallagher. That's complete to Lazard. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And this is caught by Williams. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
To throw on second down. Gallagher. And he's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Beavis is up and good. And it is 28-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
On second down, it's Cook again. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Cook up the gut to about the 40-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. You know, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here. And we'll step aside. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And this one caught by Max Williams. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. Now Cook running right. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 4. And they're going to get him. They bring it down to a sack back at the 16-yard line. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They're going to look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown.
Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. 13 yards the tally on the return there. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Gallagher. Wide open receiver complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Gallagher. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewisine. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Fields it right around the goal line. The Lions offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. Throwing on first down. Gallagher over the middle, complete to Judy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Back to throw. Gallagher. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First down 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gallagher. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll be drawn just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 34. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point by Mevis is... And it is 42-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Second and 5. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Open man as Thielen is complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw now on first down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
On 1st and 10, Gallagher, and his throw's going to be incomplete. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Back to throw. Gallagher, pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Gallagher, he's got this, complete to Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The end result, 21 yards. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 16. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Gallagher, and it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Lions are pouring it on. Now Nevis for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Down the sideline he goes. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Again, it's Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Thielen, work in the middle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now at Ford Field. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
This has 7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
On 1st down, Gallagher. That's caught left side by Judy. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing on 1st down. Gallagher. And in for the Lions touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So they'll accept that penalty, and that will, of course, move the football up the field. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. He's at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Isaiah Simmons able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. He'll look to throw. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. Touchdown, Vikings!
Touchdown.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. To throw. Gallagher going down the middle, and it's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw again. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Lions continue. They lead it big here in the 4th. Nevis on to attempt the point after. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yes.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, it hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they can coast to the end. But right now, they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
On 1st and 10, Gallagher caught on the slant, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close.
Taking it right down Broadway. 30, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Fairbairn good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw incomplete. And Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. On fourth down, Gallagher. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again.
Isaiah Simmons
getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
He's got it at the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit.